Due to the current pandemic, it is more important than ever to get the flu vaccine this year as to protect yourself and others as much as possible. For the CDC, around 1 in 4 college students get the flu every year. With proper vaccination, that number would decrease and saving hundreds of thousands from the misery that is the flu. However, 70 to 80% of all college students refuse to get the flu vaccine every year, and for all the wrong reasons. There's a lot of misinformation surrounding the flu vaccine. However, it is a safe and effective tool to combat illness and promote overall health. As a college student, I saw how quickly the flu spread in my mostly unvaccinated dorm floor last year. I can attest that getting the flu vaccine is beneficial to the college community as a whole. With 1 in 4 college students getting the flu every year, you or someone you know has probably gotten the flu while they've been in college. Throughout this speech, I'll outline the major arguments against getting the flu vaccine, provide strong and good reasoning to refute those arguments. As a longtime advocate for flu vaccines, the most common argument that I hear against getting the flu from my peers is that one time they got the flu vaccine and they got the flu. So it leads them to think that the flu vaccine gave them the flu. However, this is not the case. The flu vaccine is comprised of either dead or weakened flu virus particles, so it is actually impossible for the flu vaccine to be the reason that you end up getting the flu. However, it's not impossible that you do get the flu after getting the vaccine for one of 2 reasons. First reason being that the flu vaccine is not the same every year, and that is because the flu changes from year to year, what strain or version you're going to get, and experts have to sort of predict which variation of the flu is going to be most prevalent this year as to figure out which vaccine to put out to protect against it, and sometimes they're wrong. So why would you even get the vaccine if they could be wrong? Well, even if they're wrong, you still get the flu vaccine, and whatever flu you get, it's still going to be a flu, so you get some protection against it, so most of your symptoms are going to be a lot more mild than they would be if you had zero protection. And the second reason being that the flu vaccine does not work automatically. It takes about 2 weeks to start working. So if you got the vaccine and you came in contact with the flu, let's say 2 days later, you would still get the flu because the vaccine didn't have enough time to start working. Well, just how effective are vaccines? If they only work sometimes, then why would I even get it? Well, a 2018 CDC study discovered that getting a flu vaccine reduces your individual risk by around 60% of catching the flu. And you're probably thinking, well, 60%, like that's not a lot. Well, actually, another 2018 study published in the PNAS journal discovered that even if a flu vaccine was only 20% effective, if half the population received it, it would save 61,000 lives. So even though that flu vaccines aren't 100% effective 100% of the time, you still need to get it. A lot of other college students think another reason that they don't get the vaccine is because, well, they're young, they're healthy, it's just not worth the hassle. Well, Dr. Anthony Fauci, director of the National Institute Against Allergy and Infectious Disease, says that it is a serious disease. It is not trivial. Let's do what we can with the tools that we have. We have a good tool in the influenza vaccine. So the flu is not something to make light of. And not only would you be helping yourself, but there are some people that can't get the flu vaccine. They're immunocompromised, which means that their immune system is lowered or weakened, and they can't fight disease as well as other people. So in getting the vaccine, you are basically taking one other person out that could possibly give them the disease. So you're not only helping yourself, you're helping other people. And colleges see this effort that you're taking to give back to your community, and they want to help you with that. So at UNCW, the cost to get a flu vaccine is free with most insurances and at a low cost for others. And not only that, they give you a $5 Target voucher whenever you get the flu vaccine. And who doesn't like free money? Well, now that I've covered the benefits of the flu vaccine, there's still a lot of people that are worried about the potential long-term negative effects of getting the flu vaccine. Such as, oh, vaccines cause autism, or oh, vaccines have mercury in them. Well, that is simply not true. Vaccines do not cause autism. All the evidence that supports that vaccines cause autism came from a single study that has since been debunked numerous times. Since 2003 alone, there have been 9 CDC-funded studies to determine the link between vaccines and autism, and surprise, all 9 of them concluded that vaccines do not cause autism. Well, vaccines don't cause autism, sure, but they still have mercury in them, and I know that's not good for you. Well, that's half right. Methylmercury, what you're thinking of, is what's found in fish, and it's really dangerous to humans in high doses. Well, vaccines contain thimerosal, which is an ethyl mercury, and it is flushed from the body much more quickly and is thus much safer. So, in conclusion, vaccines are safe and effective, and you would help you and your community by getting one. So far, we've learned that vaccines do not cause autism or give you the flu. You protect yourself by getting one, you protect others, and you get free money in the process. So go out there, get your vaccine, get your free money, and help yourself and your peers all with one action.